Alright, here we are. Take number 5 or 6 of doing this. We're building one of these things today. Now, this one, for some reason I can't figure out, but it is not balanced. Front to back, something is wrong. It is not balanced. It should be roughly horizontal when up and when going down. It should be even more horizontal than this right here. And going down. It turns right, it does reverse right, it's fine in every other capacity. This one has a turning issue that I don't have an explanation. Oh, and we don't have a piece on. For balancing, it would help if we had all the pieces on. And chairs, but whatever. Anyway, this one functions correctly, except for its weird turn issue, which if we reverse, you can see it goes not straight, which affects how much it turns this way. I think also. No, it goes straight forward. This one isn't so. Alright, whatever. Alright, we're done here. First of all, let's see a couple things. Raven's Roost, Ninjago for one piece from Ninjago, precisely for one piece. We can use that then Monarch Decor for something. If you don't have Monarch Decor, then I don't know, there's so many different things that can go wrong with this model. I have no idea how I've built it correctly several times and not other times. Where? Don't know why that can't be in the section labeled utilities. It's a utility. We gotta go investigate something in case the balances have changed. Plateau. Oh, no, Zephyr's. There we go. And there should be a model over here that works. And two that all of these things, my science experiment, finding out which pieces weigh the least. This one should be the working one. This one should be a dysfunctional one. Or maybe it's just different. Maybe I just built this as an alternative. Yeah, this is the alternative model from ages ago. I think this should be balanced though. much faster. But it's also I prefer this other model because all the thrusters have these. Not having some random enemy shoot an arrow and destroy the thrusters. Oh, this one has a turning issue. It seems like more than regular. Alright, I need to learn how to fly, okay? Alright, I don't care the strong one. Okay. We can just go somewhere. Yeah. This one should be a fully functional prime model. It should be fully balanced, turn correctly, it should have all the works. It should be all the works. It should be fine. This is roughly how horizontal it should be. It's done. And it's basically fully horizontal. And you can put it up pressing 1, 2, and 3. So completely what we're doing, so just okay. Anyway, you can go to the tippy tops of the highest mountain with this thing, and you can run over some trees, and it's got a whole lot of utility. Where are we? Where am I? Where's the person? I'm surprised it's vanished. Alright then, we will be building that thing. We'll be using not the 2 extra nonsense, but okay, I guess I could build this thing for the sake of people to see how that's done. So, one of those. This on top. And these for ease of getting back up if you're not in the sandbox. So we can just go. And you can have one on the other side, but whatever. Anyway, this one's just gonna show you how. Showed, I think, in the other video for like a game ship, how to build this thing, but whatever. Oh yeah, we need to look at the backside of the thing. A half wall. Such as this one, which gives us really nice color differentiation. hardly any other pieces of submitted red. And then we look at the red one, and it's one over the line, one edge over the line. Auto-locking for no reason. Alright, that's how you build that thing, or at least what we need of this thing. This thing has a bit more bells and whistles going on here. But after we build it, we need potentially to put these things back on. Which is just a scaffold piece, we'll delete them later on. And then we need two of those, and a floor piece of this is these could be added later on, but whatever, anyway. And now, let's see, this one. Slide this all the way yonder. Alright, that's not the right one. Again, more bells and whistles on this one. Which honestly, I forget what are for. we can take the jug island off. Line it up like that. This ice animation is just going overboard. Hopefully we'll finish this within the next half hour. One, two, three, four, five. And it's lined up with the floor on the horizontal axis. Or it should be. Let's check. Yeah, it is. Okay. It might not look like it is, but it is. I'm not going to explain. Well, okay, yes I will. You can see the box of it, not the actual edge. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and make sure you are doing this, when you're doing this, you are facing west and east with the front and the back. I'm sure you could do it the other way, the east to west or west to east, whichever. As long as you're not on the diagonals, it should be fine. I think if you do north to south, it's fine, but if you do it like southeast, then suddenly you will find issues in the next part of this, which is this part. So we bring this down 1, 1, 2, 3, I believe. And it should be this, it lines up. Do this one. Put this one. Cover up the little hole. And then also over here. Now this cardinal direction thing I was talking about, it should be, yeah, so right here, because these pieces are upside down, it does this weird thing, and you can't rotate it around properly. So you have to do a workaround, like this, where you take one of these things, you go like this, and then you go like that, face it the wrong way so that it would be the right way, and drag it over. Now if you do it southeast, it'll end up, you'll be looking at this surface right here, and it will be a different plane, and like the piece, it's one of its long sides will be like towards you and away from you. Like this is, it'll be 90 degrees different from this on the cardinal direction wise, actually. And I don't know why that happens, but I'm pretty darn sure it's if you do it on a southeast or northwest. And are looking at upside down pieces. Because it only happens with upside down pieces at diagonal cardinal directions. Anyway, moving on. So here, I've explained this again and again and again because I've had to do this video multiple times, and I don't know how to do video editing, so it's all in one take. Anyway, this is very finicky. You've got to look at where it switches at the bottommost part of the thing, of the balloon. And you've got to aim at right where it switches left to right. And then that's where you bring it in from. Here, I think? We'll find out. Well, it's not as wrong as it could be. Let's see if it is right. Yes. Now we want another one of those. There for balance. one last look over, make sure this is done. Yeah, it's done. This is on. It's very crucial to get all these little things done before we do this. I should have it where we need it to be. Right, let's do thrusters first. Make it easier. And the beams only need to be done first, don't they? You need to look at whichever piece is this piece. Not the other one. This one. It's the one that has right in the name, but you can just ignore the right and instead go off of which one you're looking at and what it does to the thing. So here I'm looking at the lower one, and we take it off center from the middle between the two, so it runs into these things, and then we pull it over until there's that spot, and then we look and we move it up. If we move it in the center like this and you can place it, that's not the right one to look at. We've got to look at the top one. So we move it over until we can place, and if we don't place, we look. Yes, this is the one that we want. Now we place there, and there. If we look at the wrong one, it'll be slightly off. See? They don't line up. And then problems somehow ensue, like the most crazy ridiculous problems happen if you don't look at the right one of these when you're placing these. Just a cascade of problems happens. It's a nightmare. More thrusters this way. And that's not the right one to look at. This one is okay. Like, I barely moved the reticule, but like, it's just a world of difference when you're building with these pieces. It's bananas. Why it has to do all these weird animations when it comes on, I don't know. Drives me crazy, honestly. Alright, now we need to adjust these before we move on. These will be 2s. This side is 2s. And the other side is 1s. Starboard side. And then, interestingly enough, the ones on the reverse are not reversed. These are also ones on the starboard side. On this side, the port side, it is 2s in the rear, and 2s in the front, except for the ones that we will later be adding in the middle. Those ones do the normal thing where they get reversed in the back. Alright. Now we need to put balloons in front. Well, let's build the floor back here first. So we need 8 by 2 black. Base it off of this, we nudge it down until it can't connect. And then we realize we need the other piece first. Well, honestly, we could use this one first. We just have to see it like this. Right now, we use the blank 4x4. This one. I guess we could do the rear first. And we can take Mos Eisley off because we got that done. This one. We're gonna put the chests on this part because we need more weight on it. Because otherwise it might. It does this weird thing. It doesn't know if front means front or not. Careful not to touch these things. Just We didn't finish putting on the chests. Okay. Oh, I got that done. Okay. That should be the back done. Let's see. Of course, all this other stuff. Now the front is way trickier. Okay, get my little perch and all the way over there. 1, 2, 3. So, alright, inside 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it is 4. Okay, we might end up having to redo these. And 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. And it doesn't. Okay. And before we do this, actually, do these things. Open here. Whole lot of stuff just before we, well, yes, yes, yes. This one. Need that. And thrusters. We're gonna have one like this measure, but then also we might need to break into here actually to place all of these, or maybe we can just put a thing up there. That should let us see. Character melee, of course. What am I looking at? This ice animation is confusing me. looking at the floor piece, not the half wall. Put that there. Floor piece. Because if you don't look at the right piece, then suddenly everything doesn't fit in there. Now, that is what we need that for. We gotta look at the gray floor piece right there. And right there. I'm gonna remove that gray floor piece, which is a nightmare. I should have made it wood. Why did I not make it wood? So let's see. Or not. Okay. The nerve wrackingness of that. Okay. Alright, now we need to adjust these thrusters. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Now that should be 1, 2, 1. Okay. 2. And this side is also 2, 1, 2, 1. For these ones. Me not doing what I said I was doing. Alright, 2 and 1. That should be everything. But let's double check just cause. 2, 1, 2. Yes, that's everything. And now Latvian Monarch decor light section. Go down and, I never find it. Wait, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say I never find it on the first hit through, but there go line. And there, and there, and there, and there's my alarm. I need to go soup. There. Where is it? Come on now. There. Come on. Don't have time for this. How do you redo it? There. Come on. And there. I'll cover that back up. is. There is no object there. See? Now we should do the final balloons. So it's 8, well, I mean, it's just the second time it turns green. Oh, the lag. Exactly where I wanted to be. I think that should be it, basically. Driver's seat. A long way for no reason. And then I like to put some chairs on here too for passengers. This one is long enough. And there we go. And that should be it, right? Right. Now, let's see if it works, operates the same way. Or it explodes! Yep, this is something that happens, okay. This is why I've had to make this video over 5 different times. The balloons are just slightly off. But if you do it right, real particular, specifically, you can make one that works, maybe in theory. Maybe like every, I don't know, every 8th one you make might work. I don't know. Like 10% of these things, okay? You will have to fiddle and fiddle and fiddle and redo the balloons to make these things work. Okay, like, this is a over-engineered nightmare. Okay, This is the nightmare ship. I'm naming it the nightmare ship. Alright, that's all. Thanks. Bye.